Well, hello there. I'm Chris Brown. I'm your humble chimney sweep. Now that we've done your chimney inspection, let's take a few moments. Let's go over the report and let's dive right into your pictures and get a better understanding of what's going on with your chimney. So stay with me. All right, now let's take a look at the inspection report itself. Now, all of them read out exactly the same. The upper right-hand corner is the legend. Each one of these initials pertain to something. A is consistent with the age of the chimney. B, see comments below. C, repairs needed. D, need further evaluation. Or E, not applicable. And they're placed into the boxes next to the parts of the chimney that can be easily identified in this diagram. And then, of course, you'll find my comments here below. Now, let's take a look at your specific report and let's go over the pictures and see what, if anything, is going on with your chimney. Well, nice picture of the front of the house. Let's take a look at the top. Ooh, we have seen better looking chimneys, I must admit. This has got a lot of damage. And what happens, or what has happened to this chimney, is the original mason laid up a very soft brick. Soft brick looks great, but it does absorb moisture, and then during the freezing temperatures that we have, and thank goodness we don't have the same freezing temperatures they have up north, but we still get them, and you can see where any freezing or any water trapped, when it freezes, it pops part of the masonry off. It can be the cement crown in this case. These faces of the bricks, you can see there's bricks missing everywhere. Whole bricks, parts of bricks, cement, parts of cement. This chimney really, it would be a very difficult challenge to try to repair it. And I'll tell you the reason why. You'd have to knock out so many bricks and replace them. You start pounding away on this chimney, you're going to cause so much collateral damage that you're going to be replacing bricks from now until the cows come home. This chimney really needs to be taken down to the roof line and rebuilt back up by a mason. You need a masonry crew up here to do that. And that's who will, by the way, give you a price on this. Now, I spoke with the seller for a few minutes, and she said that she had a mason. Very good. If he's willing to take on the challenge and he's up for he can actually do a good job for you, that would definitely be something for you to look into. The other thing you notice here, there is no chimney cap keeping the birds, the rain, the leaves out of the chimney system itself. Hey, we always like to see people have chimney caps installed, but not code required in the state of North Carolina. If you decide to do it, no problem. But if you don't want to do it, you're going to end up with a lot of birds and stuff in your chimney. You can see where the cement, the bricks are just scaling away and dropping on the roof. This is recent stuff because others has already washed down the roof. The seller shared with me that even when they're sitting in the living room, they see red dust coming down the chimney, parts of the brickwork. So it's something that needs to be done, and that's something that a mason will help you with. Let's take a look at the downstairs fireplace. So it is an open wood burning fireplace. We've got a good working damper here, no problems with that. We're missing some mortar here in the upper profile area. That's a code requirement that needs to be repaired with refractory cement. The cement chamber's rough, right? It's rough. Today's codes would call for this to be parched off smooth. Wasn't code when the house was built. Probably not causing you a smidgen of a problem, so I wouldn't worry about it. Upstairs, open wood burning fireplace as well. Missing some mortar here at the lower profile. That is a code requirement. What's underneath there is a wood beam, and you certainly wouldn't want to brush some hot ashes down there and cause a house fire. Let's take a look inside. We can see there's mortar, soft mortar, missing mortar here in the firebox area. Again, the smoke chamber's a bit rough. All of these areas, I've given you a price on making some repairs in the fireboxes. Even gave you a price on repairing this flue system here. You've got a broken flue section in here, and this can be repaired with a slip form. But I'm thinking that if a mason's going to be taking down the chimney to the roof line, he can also repair the firebox and replace the broken flue sections here. So that might be something that you could task him with. If not, I've given you a price on doing that, and we will now show you basically how that's done. Stay with me. Now this is an illustration of what your chimney looks like on the inside. It's traditionally lined with clay liners. It's got some cracks, some missing mortar in it that shows on the pictures that we took of it from your report. And here's a simple illustration of how that's repaired. Basically what we're doing is we're pulling a slip form up the chimney and we load refractory cement on top of the form. And what it's doing is it comes up, it's filling up the gaps. This is what your flue liner would look like before and after. I hope this gives you some idea of how your chimney could be repaired rather than removing all the existing liner system and put a stainless steel liner system in it, which would be very expensive. Your chimney can be repaired, and here's a good way of doing it. And so let's get back to your report. Thank you. All right, let's continue on. This is also the flue system for the upstairs fireplace. You notice that it's not in as bad a condition. You folks have questions for me, give me a call, 704-526-6348. You can email me at chris@affordablesweep.com. Thank you.